Hello. Hi. Good afternoon. It's 2 p.m. I've been up longer than I thought that I was. I've kind of just been chilling today because I've been a wreck. I've been an absolute wreck the last, 4 days. It was awful. I felt absolutely horrid. I even had a fever, and it sucked. It was awful, but we still got to hang out a little bit through it, so that's at least fun. But no, yeah, I got all that settled out, luckily. And now at least, I only feel like a teeny tiny itty bitty bit sick. Those are from chips, not from sick. Well, I'm kind of used to not really feeling great in my body anyways, so I didn't really have to worry too much, and we could just I could sit back and be quiet most of the time too, so that was what kind of just made it easier. But no, I definitely think the day that I didn't stream at all, oh man, I woke up and just felt I have not felt that way in so long. Not even mentally, not mentally, just physically. Mentally I was fine the entire time actually, until I found out what happened. Then I kind of freaked out. But mentally I was fine. That was the thing. Mentally okay. It was physically, I just kind of felt like I was just getting progressively more ill. And I'm used to feeling ill and my tummy hurting and my body hurting and all that just from regular stuff. So I was this might just be allergies. But then as it just got worse and worse, I was oh, I really don't think this is allergies. And then I found out what happened. I figured out that my medicine was incorrect, and I was oh no. That's how it happened. And then I burped at my doctor, and then I got the right meds. Just like that. Magic spell, burp. But, yeah, no, I feel really, genuinely so much better. I'm just tired, but I'm always tired. And again, I had family that came in to visit, and luckily I felt good enough to have lunch with them. And so I did do that, and that wasn't too bad. I'm one of those people where I'm I'll do a lot of things to avoid going outside. But I'm not someone who would I'm luckily, I should say, because there are definitely people that are weird and do it. I'm not someone that fakes injuries or stuff like that. If there's a reason, if there's really actually no reason, I'm just oh, I don't feel good. I'm I usually don't. I'm if that's my default, then is it really an excuse, you know? So I'm just okay, I guess I'll go. Because most of the time I manage to at least get myself to be even if you're in a bad mood, you go and you find one thing that makes you have fun. And it doesn't matter how stupid the thing is that you find that makes you have fun. That's why, I am the person that finds the dog at the party. You know, or if we go somewhere that I'm not really interested in, I'll just lock in on the one thing that I'm oh, that's mildly interesting. That's my personality tonight. Not exactly fully, but yeah, no. I'll definitely... I try to speak as if I've been to a lot of parties, but that isn't exactly true. I should just say, rather than this is what I usually do when I get invited to parties. No, I have done a couple of obtuse things at the rare occasional soiree that I've been invited to. So really, I'm just a spectacle, and I'm trying to make it out like it's on purpose, probably. I don't know. My counselor says that I'm, what's the word? Introspective. My dad says I talk too much. There's some fancy words you got? I know. I got them from books and stuff like that. I used to read a lot. I read too much as a kid, one would say. I just remember one of my, like, I remember a lot of books, like, that come into my head, like, and there's, like, a couple when I think of that are, like, what are books that have stuck in my memory, and what are, like, the basic things that I remember them. I couldn't tell you anything about the name. I couldn't tell you anything about the plot, right? But I just know, like, several random things about random series that I could just rattle off that have just stuck in my mind. Like I once read a book series that had blah, 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 blah. And that's about it. Like, oh, I once read a book series that had, like, these anthropomorphized dragons. And they all came from, like, different places. Like, there were, like, ice dragons, and there were, like, ones that lived underground, and then there were ones that could fly, like, normally, right? And then, that's really all I remember. And then I remember, like, oh, there's another one, right? There's another book. I think it was the first erotic novel that I accidentally read. Here's the thing. I've learned since that how you figure out that things are erotica is, like, very quickly on, is when they're, like, being very descriptive of what, the woman looks like. I didn't learn that until they were having sex in Anti-Gravity because he was, like, a mythical creature of some kind. I don't really know. I think I quit after, like, 3 chapters. All I know is that she had tawny brown skin. And that sticks out in my memory. I also sometimes I remember specific things, like, for example, I remember Cassandra Clare. I read a lot of her book series. Which is, like, I think she wrote, like, Shadow, what does she fucking do? I could probably look up her name and it would bring up her stuff, but I'm too lazy. It's just a lot of young adult fiction. I just distinctly remember, like, a portion of my life where I just read these very thick books. I remember I read, like, oh, and one name that always sticks out to me in my memory of books that I've read because it was just a very unique name was Septimus Heap. And that one was all about magic. And honestly, I really think I should go back and try to read those because I think they kind of went over my head as a kid. But I just wanted to... Ah! I got an ad. Thank you for following, Zan. Thank you. But yeah, anyways, I used to read a lot of young adult fiction that was probably written for, like, arguably, like, 16-year-olds and up, maybe. I would say, given the content of it and what should arguably, like, available to people, I do say I definitely read things earlier than I should have. Most definitely. Yeah. Sometimes it all comes flooding back to me, the memories. But man, I don't know really, like, it's been so long since I've read a good book, like, that just, I don't know, it just kind of really, I haven't read any books in a while. Like, I've read some light novels, and I guess visual novels could count, right? Visual novels could count. I would say that. That is a name that I've never heard. I admit I'm a fantasy type of person. I've read mostly fantasy, if anything. My game is not opening. I've been trying in the background, and I can't get it to go. It just keeps tabbing me out. And I don't know why it's not opening. Ah. It said books. But yeah, I mean, does the 100-line count? This is a book. Did you know that this script can fill up 60 novels? Like, it's a ridiculous amount. And I've only shown you guys, we're almost to the end of the first one. Of like the first time you play through the game, because it's one that you do have to play multiple times. Interactive book, I mean, yeah, I guess. The end to count, yeah. I mean, like, you could arguably put their script into books and it would be fine. It'd be fine. You know? Okay, let me see if I'm gonna open up my task. Oh, okay, there we go. Close that. Ah! Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Alright, the following is a work of fiction. Any resemblance to real people, I didn't get to read all of it. It's a work of fiction, just reminding you. Just in case. Oops. I don't have the right thing open. Ah! I have to die. I'm on the wrong one. I don't have any of my save data. I've turned into a chair. Ooh. I bet a lot of you guys wish. What would you do if you turned into a chair for a day? Would you freak out, or would you immediately go into sit on me mode? Be honest. Don't say you motherfucker. Be honest. Whose chair? I ain't telling you. You could wind up being anyone's chair. You could be under a gross, disgusting ass chair. Alright? You could be absolutely horrid. Yeah, you don't get to control what kind of chair you turn into. Sometimes you just chair, man. Sit during a storm. You're gonna get blown away. You're gonna get taken by, I don't know, this tornado, the storm. Dun 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 dun. What if I'm this big? Is this okay? JK. I think I could be like, I don't know, this big. It's a good size. This is a fine size. You can see plenty. You can see. Shut up. You're not allowed. Maybe you're not allowed to see. Do. All right. This is the proper one. On day 45. Damn, we're not even fucking halfway through. Holy shit. Ugh! That's crazy.
Up and out of troops, time to rise and shine.
I'm not listening to him, sorry. That's the most rest I've gotten in a while. I don't feel as tired as I did after the battle before this one. Going to bed nice and early must have helped. I'm on the wrong side. Ah. You can't even get Zetai Yoiki from me. I don't even have, like... So no head. I don't even have, like... I don't have any. They're tights. Well, they're not even. They're long underwear. I just have long undies. You never really look at my legs, huh? I'm kind of springy. Eee. I'm on my tippy toes. Did you ever realize that? You guys haven't stared at my feet, huh? Beat Takumi, stare at my feet. Wah. Wah. I'm doing exercises. My feet are so basic. I love them. They're so simple, so clip-clop. Pay attention to more important things, like my shiny jewels. Look at my shinies. I like my shinies. Shinies are better. Pet Takumi. Pet Takumi. Pet, pet, pet. Doo, 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 doo. Shiny, shiny, shiny. Jingling-a-ling. I wish I could make little jingling sounds. I guess if I put like a cat collar on. I always liked that. If I ever got one of those where it was like a collar and like it had like a little bell on it, I would definitely like actually have it, and then I could just be like, I mean, I say that as if I don't already have it. Anyways, maybe I'll go over here. I'm Takumi now. I am Takumi. Maybe this is better placement. Hmm? Should I really take over? Wait, I have an idea. Can I just? I'm gonna be silly with it. Do 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 do. Haha! Visual novel Hemi. Look at that. Perfecto, eh? What do you say? Need to fix my camera a little bit though. Wait, how do I do this? How do I... Is it this way? No, I'm fucking it up. Ah! No, it's the wrong direction. Ah! How do I do this the other way? I'm losing my brain cells. I don't really have any. I want to look. I'm not allowed to look the other way. I only have this direction. Every character is Hemi. Could do that. That's true. Ugh. It's okay. I'm gonna not bug out over it. I always bug out over stupid little shit. Bow, 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 bow. Any Hoosiers. He is not worn out.
Huh?
We keep. Oh, it doesn't really work when this happens. Now I kind of look silly. I don't really know where we were last time, but it's gonna kind of remind us. It's gonna be like, wow, remember that? Okay, see, I remember. So, last time I know that we fought with Shoma, and then we defeated the invaders. We defeated the invaders after powering up Shoma, and Tomato Girl was like, you're a weakling, and then we knocked her tomato head off, and she was like, I'm sorry, and yeah. Good morning, Takumi. Hello, lover boy. Morning, everyone's here today, huh? Yes, well, we gotta settle our bet and make these losers do whatever we say. Do we really have to go through with this? We basically buried the hatchet yesterday. No, nuh-uh. A bet's a bet. A promise is a promise. I'll never accept those guys if they can't keep their word. If only Gaku could show that kind of determination for more important stuff. I feel that. It's gotta be Shoma who makes the call, though. He's the one who fought the duel, and he was basically the MVP of the battle yesterday, too. It really has to come down to me? Damn right, you've earned this, man. You fought, you won, now you just gotta claim what's yours. Alright, I've thought of something. Whatever it is, we'll do it. An order to the losing group. I wonder what he's come up with. Who wants to take bets? What do you guys think Shoma is gonna make them do? Clean toilets. Do yaoi. Could be anything. This is it, Shoma. What are you going to tell them to do? Okay, here goes. Hey, I know you must be mad at us and everything, but if I'd won, I was never actually going to hold you. You stay out of this. You'll get yours soon enough. Go for it, oh mighty and powerful Shoma. Do your worst.
I want you all to be our friends.
God damn it, Shoma. You know how weak I am and how much I hate conflict. I can't stand how tense things have been between our two groups. I'd be a lot happier if we all got along. It doesn't matter who was here first or what campus we started out on. Let's just be friends, here now as members of this academy. Alrighty, whatever, Shoma. Hi, everybody coming in. Hello, hello. Anyway, that's the best my single functioning brain cell could come up with. Does that sound all right? That's all you want? I feel like that's something we should be asking you for. Whoa, Shoma, maybe you want to rethink this? I got a whole bunch of ideas you can use. Gaku, he's the one who fought. He's the one who gets to decide. That's right. What Shoma says goes. So much for getting our own... Oh, fuck. So much for getting our... What? So much for getting our own back. Okay. But it's not like Shoma was ever going to come up with something really bad anyway. Well, there you have it, guys. An order's an order. Sir Shoma! Why are you crying? Such a magnanimous attitude for a victor to take. I'm so moved. From this day forth, we will all be comrades in arms together. So says the Holy Jumonji sword. Right. So long as you don't mind being friends with human filth like me. Come on, enough putting yourself down. You're a great guy, Shoma. It'd be an honor to kill you someday. What do you say, Kurata? It's not such a bad deal, is it? It's not like I have much of a choice. As a no Suzuki, my word is my bond. Right, of course. Sounds like we're all in agreement, unless you have any objections, Gaku? Oh, forget it. Not like I could talk you out of it now. Just so you know, I haven't given up on us participating in a killing game. I'll make it happen someday. I'm really glad you weren't the one to get to decide this. Now you guys don't have to fight anymore. I'm so glad. Right. We still might get into little quarrels now and then, but that's all part of being friends. From now on, we're all in this together. We're for the next 50 so days or so, at least. Right. Yippee! Yay! Friendship! Woo! Just when it seemed like everything had been resolved, Kurata approached Shoma and the mood turned tense again. Okay, never mind. What is it? you're really hardcore into this avoid conflict at all costs stuff, huh? Not surprising coming from someone who'd take the blame for eating my curry when you had nothing to do with it. Oh right, this all started because Shoma ate the curry. Or apparently, you knew I was lying about that? Of course, I knew at the moment you shrugged off my question about its taste, but that half-hearted, it was delicious. No one who's tasted Osazuki curry can help but being overwhelmed with emotion and giving a detailed description of their entire experience when pressed. Wait, it wasn't Shoma? Then who's the real curry thief? Oh, it was Mr. Maruko. I saw the whole thing. Emma! No! Wait! I thought I was being careful. If you knew all along, why are you only ratting me out now? You know me, I can't stand to see wicked deeds go unpunished. Hold up. You're the one who got us in this mess, Gaku? Villain! Blackguard! I will slay you where you stand! Whoa, calm down, guys. We're all friends now, remember? So, how was it? How was it? Well, you know, it was the most delicious thing I've ever eaten. I never thought anything could taste so amazing. I don't think I can go on living if I never get a chance to taste it again. Maybe I'll make another batch. If I feel like it. I think she forgives you. Looks like you're off the hook, Gaku. I am? I think this calls for a celebration, or at least something to cement our resolve. Everyone form a circle. We'll each put out a hand in the middle, then do an inspirational cheer and throw them all up at once. Can we just throw you up, Eito? Like a piñata? What decade are you from, man? Oh, come on, it's not that bad. Now that we've made up, we might as well have a little fun. Right, Takumi? Oh yeah, sure. A fine idea, Sir Eito. Just the thing to boost our morale. What is this, some corny old sports manga? This is the last time I ever do this, alright? Sorry in advance if you catch anything from me. My hands are probably covered in failure-inducing bacteria. Okay. Guess there's no cure for low self-esteem, huh? Let's all promise never to give up, no matter how bad it looks. We'll get our killing game someday. Reluctantly, we all got on board with Eito's gesture of teamwork and togetherness. Well, not quite all of us. Kako, Ima, come on. You should get in on this too. I know it's kind of lame, but it'll only be for a minute. Just put up with it until then, okay? Sorry, but I find team building exercises like this absolutely sickening. My dear sister and I will sit this one out. You little... Oh, don't worry. We'll find some other way to amuse ourselves. Feel free to embarrass yourselves without us. We'll be going now. I said, we'll be going now. Come on, sister dearest. Okay. Shunning the group, Ima and Kako left. We couldn't help feeling a little deflated after that. What is the matter with those two? Why do they cringe away from us so? You're the one who's cringe here, Kyoshika. I'd avoid you too if I had any better options. We'll just have to go ahead with the members we do have.
All right, here we go.
Hi, welcome in. Hello, hello. Hi. Sleeping all day, woke up late. Well, you're awake. That's all that matters.
Special Defense Unit, fight!
Fight!
Special Defense Unit, fight!
Yeah!
Special Defense Unit, fight!
Special Defense Unit,
fight! Special Defense Unit, fight!
How many times are we going to do this?
Shut up, Eito! And so the whole group, minus the Tsukumo twins, cheered at the top of our lungs and made a vow to work together from here on out. Of course, that didn't mean we wanted to spend every waking moment together. After finishing breakfast, we headed back to our rooms for a while. No more infighting. That went better than I could possibly have hoped for. Even more surprising, it's all thanks to Shoma. Who'd have thought he'd become such a team player? Alright then, what should I do for the rest of the day? And back into protagonist NPC mode. Apparently also, we can just skip in the bed later after like we've done a bunch of stuff, I guess, but it's worth it, especially when you're going through the first route, to at least talk to everybody and do stuff, because it like unlocks things and we'll talk to Karua. Or I mean, fuck, Nozomi. Oops. I might be Takumi. I may actually be him. I mean, sorry, not Karua. Did you come here to use a gift-o-matic, Takumi? Hi, Nozomi. I came to make some strawberry shortcake with the gift-o-matic. Oh, I love her. I'm so sorry. You're totally, definitely not the same person. Man, now I want strawberry shortcake. What the fuck, Nozomi? Man, I really wanted to get crepes earlier, but my mom didn't want to fucking go with me, and I'm so sad. I'm over it, but like, I'm sad. I could get them delivered to my house, but I'm also not gonna do that. Like, every little day I tempt myself, but it's like, okay, maybe. But then I'm like, no. Then I'm just like, nope. No. Don't do that.
Up and Adam troops, time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 46th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy.
Thanks, fucko. You're dead. Don't care. Ding dong. Right after the morning announcement ended, another sound echoed through my room. The doorbell. Who is it? Boyfriend or girlfriend? Vote now. Vote now. Boyfriend or girlfriend? Ding, 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 ding. Who could it be? Is it my boyfriend or my girlfriend? Who is it? Girl, 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 girl. Yeah. Not really expecting anything. I opened the door. I got a shock when I saw who was there, though. You're right! It was Goyle! Good morning. Do you have a minute? Morning. Sure. Come on in. I did my best to act like I would welcome. I did my best to act like I would if I were welcoming any other friend into my room, but it wasn't convincing. I was still nervous around her, even more so now that we were alone. Now that we've cleared everything up between our two groups, I can tell you about this with a clear conscience. It's time you knew about world death. Whoa, okay, good morning. Time to tell you about the world death. According to the information Nigo shared with us, world death was the catalyst for this entire war. This is the thing that started it all? More than that, it is also the reason humanity is now confined to the Tokyo residential complex. World death has decimated the human population and forced the survivors to take shelter underground. You'll really tell me? That's great. It's been on my mind for a while now. We're going to tell everyone together when you're ready. Come meet us in the war room. The war room? Okay, I'll be right there. And one more thing. You said you knew someone who looks just like me. Could you tell me a little bit more about her sometime? If it's okay with you, I mean. Flashing me a gentle smile, Nozomi left the room. I never thought she'd be the one to make the first move. I'm glad she did, though. I was way too nervous to bring it up. Someone who looks just like her. I don't know if that's the way I'd put it, but... No, first things first, I should have it over the... War room! War! Alright, everyone. Looks like... Oh, a little bit. Alright, it looks like everyone's here. Yes, indeed. All the delight simpletons with no refinement, no social standing, and no future, all gathered together in one place. The future's an unwritten book. I can still make something of myself. Anyway, Let me cut right to the chase. We called you all here to talk about world death. I love how it's just like, anyways, shut the fuck up, Gaku. You said before that it was what caused the war between us and the invaders. What is it exactly? I'll tell you everything that Nigo told us. It's a long story, but bear with us, okay? Lore time! That's your cue, Kyoshika.
Huh?
What? Me? But I haven't prepared anything. You're in charge of explanations. It's what you're good at. Explanations and exhibitionism. You're a double threat. I am not taking my clothes off. Don't worry. I'll take the lead here. Oh, man. Before I start, there's some terminology we need to get straight. Back in the Tokyo residential complex, did you ever hear about something called Planet Earth? Nah, never heard of it. I don't know what the fuck that is. Planet Earth? What that? I've heard of it, sure. I can't say I know very much about it, though. Same here. From what I read in library books back home, it's where humanity used to live, right? They mention it in old manga sometimes, too. It's supposed to be really huge, like hundreds of times bigger than the complex. I think that's about all any of us know. They kind of skimmed over the subject in school. Humanity once lived all over planet Earth. The population was in the billions. And they didn't live under a giant ceiling either. They had an open sky, just like the one here. Billions? That many? But then a phenomenon that came to be known as world death changed everything. Earth was no longer able to support life like it once had, and the population began to decline rapidly. To combat this, giant underground shelters were constructed to house the survivors before humanity died out completely. Underground shelters? You mean... Yes, that's what the place where we grew up really is. The Tokyo residential complex is a colossal shelter hidden deep beneath the Earth's surface. A shelter? The whole thing? All this happened a long time ago, so even Nigo wasn't sure how accurate his information is anymore. But so far as we know, our community in the Tokyo residential complex is the last of humanity and has been for hundreds of years now. Wow, we're really getting a history lesson today, huh? I never even knew there was a time before the TRC. And world death is what forced everyone down there? Just what kind of phenomenon is it? Essentially, the planet began killing itself. It did what? According to Nigo, the Earth has a life on its own, and while it's not quite like ours, it has a will too. When the planet decided to end its life, numerous natural disasters started occurring all around the world. That was world death. The planet tried to kill itself. It can do that? But what drove the Earth to do that to itself? Remember how we said the human population was in the billions? Well, they all needed somewhere to live. They developed and cultivated the world around them as they saw fit, not really giving a crap about the long-term consequences. Pretty soon, they were draining the planet's resources faster than it could replenish them. Not to mention the many wars humanity fought against each other. Some of them were so bad they left the Earth permanently scarred. It couldn't put up with that kind of abuse forever. Something had to give. I'm not surprised. Leeching off someone else without ever giving anything back and abusing them on top of that sounds like my scumbag brother. They didn't realize the planet having a mind of its own, but they should have known better. Humanity continued to propagate, willfully ignorant of the damage they were doing. Of course, the Earth wasn't completely powerless. It showed its resistance with earthquakes, tsunamis, wildfires, volcanic eruptions, stuff like that. But no one recognized those disasters for what they were. They ignored the warning signs and just kept on keeping on. Right. Just like how he ignored all the eviction notices and restraining orders and doubled down on the violence. Ugh. You're making it really hard for us to ignore you. Finally, Earth reached its breaking point and shut himself up in his room to wallow in self-loathing and play gory anime games all day? You can tell us your twisted family history later. Just shut up for a minute. As I was saying, Earth turned its last resort to kill itself and take mankind out with it. You've got to admit, World Death is a pretty fitting name. So the planet dying, the planet choosing to kill itself, was humanity's fault? Not a pleasant thought, is it? The Earth must have really hated us by then. It's hard to imagine the kind of overwhelming despair that would have to make something do that. Once world death began, there was no stopping it. The environment became barren, hostile. Millions, no, billions of lives were lost. And the only reason humanity didn't go extinct is because a handful of communities were able to escape into the shelters. Like the Tokyo residential complex. Have you ever wondered where the name comes from? No. Most of the people in the complex are descended from residents of Tokyo, a metropolis that stood on the surface hundreds of years ago. Of course, it's been so long that no one remembers what kind of place it was or why it was called that. Whole generations have lived their lives without any awareness of the world outside the complex. Us included, naturally. By the time we were born, humanity had already been living underground for centuries. Until we were brought here, the complex, the shelter, was our entire world. We ain't in the complex anymore, so you're saying this is what the surface looks like now?
Yes.
Fun.
This is what Earth became after it was ravaged by world death.
Amazing! Woo! Makeover!
This is the land where our ancestors lived. You can see now why they had to go underground.
For real? If it's that bad, should we even be here? Shouldn't we get back to the complex and... The complex isn't necessarily any safer. Not anymore. What do you mean? Come on, Takumi. Simple Takumi. Sorry, coughs in your face like a babby. The TRC's days are numbered. The whole place is gonna collapse soon. What? Why? How? World death is still going on. It won't end until all life on Earth is extinguished. It's only a matter of time until our little pocket of humanity runs out of resources and finally gives up the ghost. No way! There's just one thing that can save humanity from the effects of world death and give everyone a brighter future. And that's whatever is in the defense room of this academy, or so Nigo said. And save us from world death, but what is it? What is this school here to protect? Perchance it's a set of mystical artifacts that grant a single wish when brought together. Or maybe it's just one and we'll have to set out on a journey across the universe to collect the others. A grand tour, if you will. What do you think? You can just ask the Eternal Dragon to bring everyone back? Get with the program, Grandma. It's all about permadeath these days. Once you're gone, you're gone! Nay, morbid stories where everyone dies are even more out of date. In trying time, people need something more uplifting. Can you two have this discussion somewhere else? Unfortunately, Nigo didn't have clearance to actually tell us what's in the defense room. Said it had to remain secret so the enemy couldn't get wind of it. But there was one thing he was very clear on. Whatever this thing is, it's humanity's last hope. That sounds ominous. And we're fairly certain that something is going to happen on our 100th day here. Something's going to activate or awaken or something. At any rate, that's what will deliver humanity from world death. We'll be able to live and thrive on the surface again. All we have to do is make it to day 100. Nozomi said it's our last hope, but last chance might be more appropriate. If we mess it up, mankind is done for. Our last chance. And the invaders are trying to stop this world-saving event from happening? Yep, the invaders are another thing we didn't get that many details on. But judging by what we have been told, we've come to a conclusion of our own. The invaders are world death itself. Like something summoned by a curse? The Earth must have given birth to them to further advance world death and the eradication of all life on the planet. You've seen the way they fight. It's not such a stretch, is it? And it would explain why they're so fixated on destroying the school. So they're not actually an invading force so much as manifestations of the planet's will? Then the Earth itself is the final boss here? How are we supposed to deal with that? Things have gotten really heavy, huh? Sorry, I started getting nervous again. Now do you see why it's so important that we protect whatever's in the defense room from the invaders? We haven't been exaggerating. Humanity's future really does depend on us. The hopes and dreams of all mankind rest on our shoulders. We can't let them down. If we lose here, it's all over. So that's how it is. There you have it, a comprehensive summary of the situation. This is why we must strive for nothing less than total victory. Why are you looking so pleased with yourself? You didn't contribute to that comprehensive summary at all, you glory-hogging chowderhead. Forgive me, that was never my intent. If you want forgiveness, strip down and bear your contrition for all to see, but leave those ridiculous sneakers on. You'll look even more exposed that way. She's just a sadist, man. Why this sudden fixation on me getting naked, Lady Kurata? Yeah, I wonder why. If everything you've told us is true, Eito just fucking does not care about this at all. Not them, at least. Then yes, we do understand now. We finally know what this war is and all about and how important it is. Better late than never, I guess. It explained the difference in the two groups' attitudes as well. It's no wonder Nozomi and the others have such a strong sense of duty. Us, on the other hand, Tsire was killed before we could even hear about any of this. We've just been fighting for our own reasons in our own disorganized way. Damn, I wish we'd known sooner. I'd be more fired than ever. Oh my goodness, I wish we'd known this sooner. I'm more fired up than ever now. Fighting to save people, that's one thing, but saving all of humanity, that's on a whole nother level. If we pull this off, we'll be heroes. We'll probably get a reward and everything. I mean, if we save all of mankind from destruction, no one's gonna begrudge us a couple million yen here or there, right? I knew whatever was going on here was serious, but I never thought it would be this bad. I might have been better off not knowing. I still think the people in charge are crazy for sending an unremarkable nematode like me. But since I'm here, I guess I should give it my all, too. Don't worry, so long as we work together, we can overcome anything, even world death. Okay, Eito. Yay, yay, yay! Everyone's sounding a lot more motivated now. We're still missing a lot of details, but it's enough for us to start presenting a more united front. This doesn't feel like some random war we were forced into anymore. It's so much more than that. Yeah? Okay, so some of us are taking it better than others. It is a lot to take in after all. Sorry to have to be the fly in your ointment, but I still have some reservations. No more than ever. Oh, now more than ever, I have to wonder, if this mission is so important, why entrust it to a bunch of random teenagers? I'm sorry I can't answer that. Nigo didn't seem to know anything about the selection process. Maybe there's a clue to in the dream Shoma's been having? The ones about us being experimented on in that place. Kamakura General Hospital, was it? Interesting idea. Too bad it's not really enough to go on. I'm sorry. My peanut kernel of a brain can only handle so much. What you think, Ima, Kako? Does all this make you want to fight like the rest of us? Us? Fight? Yeah, humanity's future is on the line, you know. Mr. Yakushiji, I think you need to get your hearing checked. I've already made my position quite clear. I don't care about humanity. I don't care what happens to the complex or to the planet for that matter. We've no real reason to get involved, so we'll just leave the fighting to you. Isn't that right, sister dearest? But if it's to defend all of mankind, then... See, my dear sister agrees. Let the girl talk for herself, man. If that's all, we'll be leaving now. I haven't had breakfast yet, and I'm positively famished. Good luck with the whole saving the world thing, everyone. I swear he gets better. Nonchalant as ever, Ema turned and left, dragging Kako along behind him. Okay, something's seriously wrong with the Wonder Twins over there. How can they remain so detached from everything?
Huh?
They're like two self-obsessed peas in a pond. Still cute, though. Do young people today have no notion of social responsibility? But fear not, the Holy Jumonji sword and I will beat some sense into them. Leave them, Kyoshika. Trying to force them will only push them away further. That's just the way they are. There's not a lot we can do about it. You okay, Eito? I'll be fine. This long discussion is starting to take its toll on me, that's all. We've been talking for a while now. Maybe we should end the meeting here and give everyone some time to process this information. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Yeah, she needs some processing time. She'll probably short circuit if she has to listen to any more. Everyone else seemed to agree with the sentiment, so we decided to go back to our rooms for the time being. Oh, my knuckles. Rah! Oh, and that was my neck. Woo! I can crack my toes, too. I'm stiff as heck, man. I'm all stiff. Ugh. I just unfurled myself. Oh, stretch! Everybody stretch, break! Even if you're in your chair, you can stretch your back. Stretch your back. Put your arms up and stretch, stretch. Then you can crumple down. Bleh. Bleh. And then you fall asleep and you die. You just woke up? Man, I'm not awake enough. I need, like, I don't know what I even need, man. I could, like, eat some cereal. I got cereal. Yum, 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 yum. I love cereal. You guys want a close up? Hi. I'm watching you. I see you. I see what you're doing right there. Wow! Thank you for the super chat, baked turkeys. I don't really care for turkey. It's kind of dry. I'm like, yo, mama, pussy! Sorry. You see nothing? I see nothing. My eyes are closed. $16 months. Whoa. Thank you for being a member for 16 months. Oh, I forgot this one is the one that had the giant marshmallows in it. I guess You know how there are people that like watching like small animals eat? Is that how you feel? Am I just a hamster? Am I just a hamster to you people? Yes? I mean. Man, it'd be really funny if I could actually get this to work. Don't worry about what I'm doing in the background. Okay? You literally don't have to worry about it. Fucking, can I just please download a thing and not have to worry about it? Being a not PNG! Here we go. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I'm not doing... Don't worry! Why are you worrying? You're gonna love it! Shut up! You're gonna love it. Shut your fucking mouth. That looks so... It looks all crazy. Okay, I got what I wanted. No, not a wep. Wep these nuts. How about that? Okay, my vision. I have not eaten a single marshmallow in like 2 minutes. Give me a marshmallow! Delicious. Anyways. Fuck, comically small hamster. Is what you people want? Is what you people came here for? Am I eating dry Lucky Charms? Yeah, I like it raw. No, you didn't. You know, I don't need. I got that. I really tried to say like 4 different things. No excuses. That was actual dyslexia that I think came out as not anything, but like incoherent jabber. I think I sounded like a heavy metal song. I have like 4 different boxes of Cheerios that I've opened up that are all different types of Cheerios. Like, they're all different flavors. Face the camera. Oh wait, I'll put it on stupid. Facing the camera is hard. Take your pictures. I literally can't be still. It's not possible. It's not allowed. Nom, 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 nom. Why are the things that are so bad so good? What is this logic? If bad, why good? Huh? If bad, why good? If bad, why good? Tell me why evil? Evil. Evil. I didn't. I'm one of those types of people, like, I would survive a road trip. I would maybe survive, I'm rephrasing that statement. I would maybe survive a, road trip. Because I love little snackies so much. I love beef jerky. And I love, like, gummies and all of that sort of stuff. I'm gonna burp again. Nice. For you. Remember to drink your water, stay hydrated. Although I'm trying new stuff. I am trying my... What are you? I mean, it's kind of working, but this... Oh, wait, no, I remember now. This is the Focus one. It kind of tastes like a melted Jolly Rancher, which is fine, except for the problem that I don't eat 10 Jolly Ranchers at a time. And so after I take about 10 sips, I'm like, oh, that's a lot of Jolly Ranchers. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, if anything, like, I just wish they just had everything in, like, different flavors. Like, it was the same flavor, but, like, you just get in, like, in different, I know what I'm trying to say, and I think what I'm trying to say is obvious. Different, like, energy or focus or whatever, but that you could just get different flavors, because they're not all the same flavors, which sucks, because I would just keep getting the strawberry shortcake one. I like that one a lot, but they didn't have that one in the other one, and I'm like, oh. I wanted it a little bit. I did, but it's okay. And now I'm trying this one, which is supposed to help me focus. We'll see about that one. I don't think I've focused in about 15 years. No, that's a lie. I've focused. I need to be nicer to myself. I've focused. I'm just not on anything that's really important to the betterment of society. Jolly Rancher. I just realized I have no music playing, so this is like just like awkward silence. You're welcome. Focus. I'm focusing on a hamster. That is me. I'm a hamster. Isn't that crazy? Well, I'm focusing, but I'm focusing on, like... I don't know. Am I just really tired? Is it too much sugar? Did I have too much sugar? I'm just gonna slowly slide this bottle away. No, my brain is just going... Oh, what was that? I think that was a piece of cereal. I'm so sorry. I'm not gonna make you sit and listen to... Not without a sick backing track. Ugh. I'm good, I lived. Maybe I just haven't eaten enough today. That's usually the cause of most of my problems. Yeah, if I'm being honest. I'm pink again! Woo! Sometimes when I change my colors and then I go back to being pink, I'm like, that's not right. Even though it is right. I'm pink. I'm heavy. I'm supposed to be pink. I like pink. I am my favorite colors. Yes, it was intentional. It was intentional because I realized that it posts a thing on its own. You can... If you have screenshots, just put it in the Discord. Are you being silly? Are you being... Or just tag me. You can do hashtag Hemi. I don't know. Ow! Use the hashtags. Also, what the fuck was that? I just moved my foot and it felt like something like got me. Oh, jeez, what the fuck was that? I'm suffering today. I'm in Spain without BS. What the fuck was that? Glass? Not glass, just random mildly sharp object that I guess I touched. I don't know. I have no idea. But it hurt my tootsie for a second. Alright. Let's get back into it. We'll pick up from where we were. What? Oh wait, I'm still a hamster. Wait, this is the wrong one. Cut in half for my sins. There we go. This looks funny because it looks like I'm in the visual novel. Hamster. You guys want me to stay a hamster? Or should I take the hamster off? Would you love me as a hamster? I stay hamster. Hamster. It does kind of look like a wild beard. There's gonna be someone that's like, is that a beard? And then they're gonna realize it's a hamster. And they're gonna be like, what the fuck? Whoa, what a start to the day. I have a feeling this will do wonders for our morale. Protecting this school means putting a stop to world death. Blah, 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 blah. Now that it's settled. Okay, Takumi, whatever the fuck you want to do, man. Also, I lied. I'm just gonna skip time, because fuck all of this. Just, oh man, it really is just, yep. Do. Ding dong. Hello? Oh. Never mind. The day's already over, but then... Getting enough rest. Okay. I am gonna start kind of skipping through because he kind of just says the same thing over and over. Like, that's what happened today. Wow, what a day. I did nothing.
Hey.
Oh, we get a
Karawa?
cutscene. Shh, everyone. Shh.
Yeah? What is it?
Could you help me out with this question? You know I suck at math.
If I just give you the answer, you'll never learn.
Oh, no fair.
It's your own fault for leaving all your homework until the last day of summer.
What are you even doing here then? Can't you go read at home?
Your mom asked me to keep an eye on you and make sure you weren't goofing off.
So, I'm basically a prisoner in my own room.
Yup. Now, do a good job and earn that parole.
What's that book you're reading anyway? Looks old.
It's about the world outside the complex.
That again?
Well, it's interesting. Don't you ever wonder what it's like out there? What it was like in the olden days?
He's such a little
Reading
bitch.
these old books, I feel like I can imagine it. It gives me a connection to those people who lived under the open sky all those hundreds of years ago. At least, when I can find them, it does. Most libraries don't even stock them anymore. I must have read this book a million times already.
Most people aren't interested in that stuff. The outside world's a scary place.
No, I think there's more to it than that. The people in charge are probably covering it up. They don't want us to learn too much about the outside world in case it makes us want to leave.
You're a conspiracy theorist now? Give it a rest.
Seriously, though.
I don't know,
I'd
Takumi.
love
Maybe you
to
should
see
be
it for
more of
myself
one.
someday, even if just for a little while. I want to see the sky and the stars and the moon with my own eyes. This book says they're so pretty, people held parties just to look at them.
Moon? What's that?
A big chunk of rock that floats around the Earth. It's close enough that it looks like it's right above your head. And it's got a pale glow that lights up the night.
Right above your head? What if it falls on us?
Oh no! What if the moon
that'll
falls
never
on
happen.
us? Ah!
Besides, don't you have other things to worry about? If you don't finish on time, your mom will take away your video games, you know?
Gasp.
Oh, I almost forgot about that. Why does math have to be so hard?
Bro really felt that line. You guys made a cheese. Dong, bing, bong, wing, wong, ning, wong. Okay, Takumi. How ironic. I never felt any kind of interest in the outside world, but I'm the one who ended up here. I wonder how many people in the complex have ever thought about leaving. Would they even want to live on the surface again? I can't speak for everyone, but Karawa would love it, that's for sure. If we can make it through these 100 days, I can make that happen, right? What would life be like for us there? I can't even imagine it. No use worrying about it now. I have to actually make it through this war first. As for today, I'll start by going to the cafeteria. He hungry. He's a growing young man. He gotta get his scrumptious dinner. Cafeteria was more full than I'd seen in a while. Main campus and second campus, fighters and non-fighters, they were all there. Sure is busy today. It's kind of nice to see everyone together like this, though. Almost like we're a real class. No offense, but if I had to go to school with these weirdos, I'd never make it to graduation. Don't worry, Gaku, you're less of a classmate and more like a slave who happened to come in through the wrong door. You can't just be saying that to people! What kind of school would keep slaves on its grounds? I mean, schools, when you really think about it, never mind. I think we'd make a great class. All these strong personalities make it more interesting. Wouldn't you say so, Takumi? Yeah, maybe. Just when I feel like I'm starting to get used to Nozomi, I dream about Kadoa, and now I'm uncomfortable all over again. We learned a lot about world death yesterday, but I'm still no closer to figuring out the connection between those two. Hey, I thought you guys had morning training around this time. You taking a break today? Yes, we can always train a little later, and it's worth it to get to talk to everyone. I, for one, welcome the change. Just spending a little time as a group in the mornings is sure to bring us all closer together. That stinks. What? Oh, no. Not whatever vapid, inspirational statement you were on about, Mr. Otsuki. I mean, there's an actual weird smell in the air. It's like rotting fruit and armpit sweat, which could also be Ato. Hey, that's my curry you're talking about. You're gonna ruin everyone's first impression of it. Wait, you made more curry? Well, you looked so pathetic when you said how much you wanted to eat it again. I couldn't help myself. Wait here, I'll go get it. Kurata skipped away and returned with a plate of curry, which she set down in front of Gaku. Prepare your taste buds for the ride of their life, courtesy of the Osuzuki family recipe. I expect you to eat it all, even the plate. I want curry. Ah! I'm not eating the plate. Besides, curry's kind of heavy for breakfast. No, it's not. Shut up, Gaku. Oh, you unrefined little mole rat. What is it like to live so totally unaware of the world around you? I've adjusted the flavor to make it suitable for a morning meal. Now, hold on to your ass, because this is going to send you into orbit. Come on, I bet it's not that great. Despite his protests, Gaku scooped up a spoonful of curry and brought it self-consciously to his mouth.
This is amazing!
His face.
Oh.
The taste seems mild at first, but then you realize it doesn't need a tefloned spiciness. It just lets itself spread through your mouth subtly, demurely. Okay. But then the aftertaste hits you, and it's like a fireworks display of flavors, sweet and savory, bursting in one after another, perfectly balanced, so neither overpowers the other. The more you eat, the stronger the spiciness gets until your tongue is tingling with delight. The contrast it creates with the simple, wholesome, right is sublime. And don't even get me started on the texture. The sauce is so creamy, the meat is so tender, I can't stop eating. My body's desperate for more. Slow down, I can't keep up with all this information. This dish is the ultimate evolution of culinary achievement. Bow down before its superior pedigree. Yes, ma'am. It's really all that? Hey, man, let me try some. Just one bite. Me too. How much curry do you guys think is in a lethal dose? Back off. This is mine. Thieves, all of you. You won't take my precious from me. No one can resist the allure of Osuzuki curry. Very well. You may all partake of my family's gift to the curry lovers of the world. Form an orderly line there. It's going to be like this every morning from now on. Let them have their fun. A little camaraderie might help improve their teamwork. Well, I guess you're right. Do you mind if I ask you something? What is it? When you were a kid, did you want to see the world outside the complex? Did you ever think about that kind of thing? Yes, actually. I thought about it quite a lot. I thought it would be great to see it with my own eyes, even if it was only for a little while. Granted, now that I'm here, it's not exactly what I was expecting. The lively mood lasted all through breakfast. Eventually, the group dispersed and I headed back to my room. Anytime I talk to Nozomi, it just raises more questions about her and Kadoa. Sometimes it feels like their personalities are completely different, and then Nozomi will come out with something I've heard Kadoa say before, practically word for word. Are they really parallel versions of each other? I seriously can't think of anything else that would explain it. Ugh, no use racking my brain about this. I'll try to talk to her more later. Oh, there we go. Good gracious. I wish I had curry so I was like burping a good and yummy curry. Like with like soft, nice carrots and potatoes, and I'm just hungry now. What are we gonna do today? We're gonna go to sleep. Yeah! Sleep, 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 sleep. Sleep, 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 sleep. Man, because like my arms aren't really doing anything, I just always get really tired really fast when I'm playing visual novels. I hate it. Makes me want to take a nap.
Huh?
We made it through another day. Our last battle was still pretty recent, so there probably won't be another for a while. But this is the invaders we're talking about. They don't do predictable. I'd better rest up for whatever tomorrow brings. He was getting used to it. Good job, Takumi. Oh my god, no!
Up and out! Get ready for your...
Stop yelling at me, mister.
Huh?
Morning already. Cafeteria time. I got to the cafeteria, everyone else was already there, chatting pleasantly over their morning meal. So Shoma, I've been wondering, what actually powers your robot suit? What's the structure of the mechanical parts like? I think it runs on hemoanima, and sorry, I don't really know all that much about how it fits together. Maybe you can summon it for me sometime? I'd love to take a closer look at it. Yeah, summon your mech. That's an innuendo. There's an innuendo in there somewhere. Tsubasa, please, you shouldn't get so close. My body odor is hazardous to the health of everyone around me, especially girls. What? I bet it's not that bad. It's not, is it? Is this the price of your power, Sir Shomon? Did you have to make a vow never to allow yourself to be touched by a woman unless she bests you in fair battle? You can't just say that to man. But in the midst of all that merriment, two figures remain steadfastly silent. They're awfully quiet today, even for them. I started toward Ima and Kako, but before I could reach them, another voice called out to me. Takumi, do you have a minute? It's important. What's up, boyfriend? I didn't even know exactly what he was gonna say. I just am Takumi. It's about what we discussed before, you know, my theory about how we all got here. Oh, did you find out anything new? Not especially. I know this will sound weird in light of what I said before, but I don't think we're dealing with a parallel universe after all. Huh? After we learned about world death yesterday, I did a lot of thinking. We're here fighting the invaders to make it safe for remnants of humanity to move out to the Tokyo residential complex, right? So the complex and the academy don't exist in different worlds like originally thought. It's just that one is on the surface while the other's underground. When you think about it that way, the idea that we've been transported to a parallel universe starts to look less credible than it did before. One more thing. I've been asking everyone about their lives in the complex, trying to build up a more concrete picture. What the heck just happened? Well, my thing for some reason said that it like went out. Hello, can you guys still hear me? It looks like it's fine. If we really were in a parallel universe, it wouldn't be out of the question for some of us to have originally come from a different version of the TRC. But so far as I can tell, our accounts line up perfectly. There's no doubt that we all came from the same place. Okay, but there's still stuff we can't explain, right? Stuff that supported the parallel universe theory? You mean the connection between Nozomi and your old friend Kadoa? I'm afraid I'm no closer to solving that mystery. Right now, I can only assume that their likeness to each other is a coincidence, or that they're the same person and something's gone wrong with her memory. Those are our options now? There's no way this is just a coincidence in that case. When you say something's gone wrong, do you mean... Hey, you two, what are you whispering about over here? Definitely not you. Nothing at all. That's right, we were just having a normal conversation. Nothing suspicious here. Good job, Ato. You know, saying that only makes you seem more suspicious, right? Anyway, all this completely normal conversation has given me an appetite. Let's dig in. Yes, my thoughts exactly. Ato and I gave our attention wholeheartedly to our food in a vain attempt to throw Nozomi off of our trail. They're so smart, these two. They got one brain cell and they share it. Feeling bloated from scarfing down so much so quickly, I went back to my room to let my stomach settle. Now that I think about it, Ato's probably right. Knowing what we do now, there's no reason to think our residential complex exists in a totally different world from this one. But then, how do we explain Nozomi and Karuha? Coincidence? Amnesia? Even if it does fit into one of those explanations, how are we supposed to prove it? If I ask Nozomi about it directly, it'll only put her on the back foot again. She's finally starting to get comfortable around me. I don't want to jeopardize that. Once I get like this, it's hard to think about anything else. I'm starting to wish Ato never shared his theory with me in the first place.
Huh?
I need to do something to take my mind off this. How should I spend my free time? We're gonna spend our free time taking a nap. I want to take a nap, man. Every time we talk about a nap in this game, every time we sleep, I just want to sleep. What if I just eat more sugar? Will that wake me up or make me more tired? I really don't know. I guess I'll find out. Nom nom nom. Wake me up. Nom nom. Man, I don't know how people can even eat like gummies
Hey,
fast.
soldiers, it's
I
time
only
to
can
hit the-
handle like 4. I go to sleep, buddy. Honk shoe, me, 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 me. Oh my gosh.
Up
These are so hard to chew.
troops, time to rise and shine.
Ah! Stuck on my teeth. Like peanut butter. The cafeteria was full and like it had been the last few days. Kako and Emo were the only ones missing. Aren't the twins coming today? I don't know. Should I go check on them? I'd offer to do it, but I'm afraid the sight of me so early in the morning would ruin their entire day. I saw Ema earlier. He's fine. Said he wants to leave him and Kako alone for a while. I wonder what's gotten into him. Something about us having a pernicious influence on his dear sister, right? Well, that's just rude. Accurate, though. The walls are awfully thin around here, Kyoshika. I heard you and your sword going at it last night. That's a lie! I was being so careful. Nobody could have heard me. You realize you just admitted you were up to something, right? Well, it's not like Ema treating us like dirt is anything new. I say leave him be. Nothing any of us say is gonna convince him to fight anyway. He's never isolated himself and Kako like this before. I think it'd be better to ask him about it next time I see him. Alright, good luck with that. Putting aside our concerns about the Tsukumo twins, we continued our breakfast without further incident. After a while, room time. Room time, time to go back to bed. Time to go back to bed. Me. Bum bum bing bum bing bum bum bing. Looks like I made it through another day. I get the feeling things won't stay this peaceful for much longer. Huh? I looked up suddenly, startled out of my thoughts. Nothing had really happened, but I sensed something. Was it my imagination, or was there someone just outside my door? Who is it? Hello? Like zoinks. I cautiously opened the door, wondering why whoever it was didn't knock or ring the bell, but when I got outside, there was nobody there. Guess I was just imagining it. I felt so sure, though. Oh, and it's raining, too. It's really coming down hard. Raindrops were pelting the rooftop all around me, producing a relentless rhythmic beat.
I probably mistook this sound for footsteps or something. Yeah, that must be it.
Yeah, yup.
Oh, seriously. This rain stuff is nothing but trouble. I'm gonna get soaked standing out here.
I turned around to go back inside, but found myself gazing up at the sky. That big rock again. Weird, it looks bigger than it was before. Does it change from day to day? Maybe it's just a trick of the light and the rain.
I want to see the sky and the stars and the moon with my own eyes. This book says they're so pretty, people held parties just to look at them.
Yeah?
Moon?
Moon.
What's that?
Moon.
A big chunk of rock that floats around the earth. It's close enough that it looks...
Okay, flashback. That's okay. I guess that must be the moon, the one Katawa wanted to see so badly.
Hmm? What's that?
Wait
Looks like
a
there's something
minute!
mechanical on the
Yeah!
surface.
Dun 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 dun. What?
What's that all about? I thought the moon was meant to be just a hunk of rock.
That's not rock. That's a metal. The fuck that? That's the...
You again? When did you...
It's trying to tell me something. Just like before, I still can't hear a thing.
Never mind that. I'm not letting you get away this time. Everything that's happened to us is your fault. Sirei being killed, Hideko going missing, you were behind all of it, weren't you? What are you? One of the commanders? You know what? Save it. You can explain yourself once I know you're not going anywhere.
Just as I lunged forward to grapple with the fiery invader, there was a sound like the sky ripping apart and a blinding flash of light. I was so surprised that my whole body tensed up. My foot came down on the slick ground at a weird angle and I lost my balance. Fucking numbnuts. The next thing I knew, well, nothing. I totally blacked out. He got startled by lightning. Day 50! Ding dong, bing bong.
Up and Adam troops, time to rise and shine. Get ready for your 50th.
Bow, 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 bow. They're always basically the same thing. I've woken up on the floor. Me too. I came to lying on the cold, hard surface of the school rooftop. Was I dreaming? No, my back was aching too badly for this to be anything but real. For a moment, I couldn't remember how I got there. But then it all came rushing back. The invader made of undying flames appeared again last night. That's right, he attacked me. What was that weird technique he used? It looked like the whole sky lit up for a second and then... Bro, don't know what lightning is. Are you alright, Takumi? What are you doing out here? Hey, Eito. That was some weather we had last night, huh? I've never seen lightning before. Yay! Eito's smart and he knows what's going on. Hello. Hi. Hi, everybody. That is in and had not gotten a hello. Hello. Lightning. Whoa. A discharge of electricity from storm clouds. It happens in the outside world from time to time. You probably heard the thunder. That's the sound of it hitting the ground. There's enough force in each strike to cause instant death. Instant death? That's what I read anyway. Lightning is rare, but when it happens, it's swift and deadly. Honestly, with such dangerous natural phenomena to deal with, it's hard to believe humanity survived out here for as long as they did. Wait, natural phenomena? So all that was just natural? It wasn't an attack? But then why did I... Are you sure you're feeling alright, Takumi? You look pale. Maybe you should get some rest. I can bring your breakfast if you like. I don't mind making the trip twice for you. That's what friends are for, right? No, I'm fine. I just need a minute. I'll see you in the cafeteria. Okay, but let me know if there's anything I can do for you. Thank you, Eito. With a reluctant smile, Eito went on ahead. If that lightning flash wasn't something the invader did, why did I end up passing out until morning? How did it happen again? I thought back to the events of last night. I lunged for the fiery invader. There was a flash of light and a loud bang. Then I was falling. Did I slip on the wet ground and hit my head? I guess that would explain it. That would have left me completely defenseless, though. Why didn't the invader finish me off? Another mystery to add to the pile. I should let the others know about this. They're probably in the cafeteria already. To the cafeteria! Our favorite location. When I got to the cafeteria, I found everyone discussing the new area that had opened up. Oh yeah, we got the courtyard! That's what I skipped earlier. It's a little on the plain side, but I like that it's got a ton of space. Why are there cages, though? I didn't see any animals. With cages that big, we could keep an invader or two. It'd make it nice and cozy for them. What? Invaders are enemies, not pets. Never mind that. Where's my present? I was promised a special gift for being a brave soldier. Are you saying there's no gift? No! Everything is lies! Everything is lies! There's not much we can do about it. Siri isn't here anymore. What'd you think he was gonna give us? The announcement made it sound pretty special. Doubtless it would have been something intended to boost our morale and bring us some measure of joy. So perhaps a new set of torture instruments? Collars with bombs in them? You two are the only ones who'd want something like that. Nah, I bet it was a big wad of cash. Just my luck I'd miss out on getting it. I hated to ruin the mood, but they need to know. I raised my voice to make myself heard. Bleh. I made myself hard. No! Takumi, put it away!
Yeah.
Everyone, can I have your attention for a minute? There's something I need to... Damn. The boner alarm. Shit! Before I could go on, I was cut off by a blaring siren. The alarm! The invaders are back already?
Intruder alert. Intruder alert.
Beep beep. Oh fuck! I was just going. Ah! Meow. Defense mode initiated. Seriously? There's usually more time. No fair springing another one on us this early. I'm gonna hurl. No matter how many times I hear the siren, it never gets any easier to deal with. Let's go, everyone. If the invaders are attacking, there's only one thing to do. Come, unwashed masses, to the war room! Right, let's do it! We're all in there together. Everyone hurried out of the room, effectively putting the conversation on hold. Telling them about last night can wait. Defending the school comes first. This is what I have to focus on right now. Defeat the invaders, defend the school, save mankind. Cool guy Takumi is on the case. Yes, sirree. Dee-da-dee-da-dee-da-do, dee-da-dee-dee-do. Dee-dee-da-dee-da-dee-da-dee-da-dee-do. Alright, everyone's here. Let's get out there and kick some ass. Wait a minute, I've been checking the security feed and something's not right. What you mean? Oh, what you say? You got me pointed to the monitor.
There's no one there.
Uh-oh.
I did a sweep of the whole perimeter, but the place is empty.
Hey, you're right. Where are the invaders? Don't tell me that was a false alarm. They must be invisible. We'll have to, like, pelt them with bags of flour or something.
Look, what's that? There.
Oh, yeah. There's something. No, someone out there. Maybe a commander.
Coming out to face us all alone? I can't help but admire its courage.
I'm not so sure about that. Doesn't it look a little unsteady on its feet?
I'm pretty sure the security cameras have a zoom function. Here, I'll see if I can get us a closer look.
Spotter pressed a few buttons, and the image on the screen zeroed in on the strange figure, gradually showing more and more details. Enhanced zoom!
Wrestler?
This one's not wearing a mask or nothing. Is that what the commanders look like underneath?
No, that's not a commander. It's Moco.
It's the big, strong lady herself! Huh?
It's Moco. She's come back to us.
Woo!
Moco?
Oh, she died. Never mind. We rushed outside to where the girl had collapsed and carried her back to the school. There was still a vacant room on the roof, so we set her up in there. That's probably for her. It looks like she's not hurt too badly. I think she just passed out from exhaustion. Well, that's a relief. I've got to say, though, I'm surprised. Is this really the girl you told us about before? Yes, this is Moco Mojiro, our friend, our ally, the one who saved our lives. She stopped the invaders from destroying the second campus at the cost of being taken prisoner, right? I guess she must have found a way to escape. I always knew she'd be alright. If the school pro wrestling scene couldn't break her, what chance did the invaders have? It's not just a costume. She's an actual wrestler. I wonder how she got through the wall of fire, though. Maybe she followed some invaders in. Or rather, she waited for them to make a hole in the wall, defeated them before they could use it, then went through herself. But that would mean she defeated a whole squad by herself. Trust me, Moco could have done it. That would explain why she's so tired now, too. Well, it's a better theory than anything I can come up with. If Moco's that strong, having her on the team is going to do wonders for our morale. I was so surprised. I wanted to keep believing she'd be okay, that she was gone so long. Seems like this Moco girl means a lot to Nozomi. No, not just her. Yugamu, Kyoshika, and Kurata clearly care about her, too. They told me before that she saved their lives, but I never really got the full story. Look, she's opening her eyes.
Moco, are you okay? Do you recognize me? It's me, Nozomi.
Nozomi? And some guy I don't know?
What's up?
You brought your boyfriend over to watch me sleep? So not cool.
Man.
Did you come here all the way from the invaders' base? All alone? Are you going to be okay?
I'm fine. You know me. They must have ripped the F section out of my dictionary, because I don't know the meaning of the word fatigue.
Hilarious.
All this fatigue is really getting to me, though.
She knows the meaning of that word just fine.
Anyone got a moist towelette? My skin's gonna dry out if I don't take off my makeup before bed.
Dies. With the last nonsensical murmur about her skin, Moco closed her eyes and went limp. She's okay, just sleeping. She'll probably need more time to recover completely. At least she's not in any serious danger. I'm sure she'll be fine once she gets some rest. And now that she's on school grounds, we can revive her if the worst happens. Hopefully it won't come to that, though. I hope so. Come on, let's give her some privacy. She wouldn't like you watching her sleep, no matter how fascinating he is to you. Right. Nozomi and I quietly slipped out of Moco's room. Once we were outside, Nozomi heaved a sigh of relief. This is such a load off my mind. I can hardly believe Moco found her own way back to us. I thought we'd be searching for her a lot longer. I always knew we'd get her back in the end, but I never expected it to be this easy. Let's hope this means our luck's starting to turn. Hey, about the battle when Moco got captured, what exactly happened back then? If it's okay with you, I'd like to hear more about how it all went down. That's fine. I guess I did just skim over it before. We should talk first. I'm trying to. When we first woke up at the academy, we were scared and confused. From what you've told me, it probably wasn't too different from how things were here. But Moco took charge and stopped us from falling apart. That's just the kind of person she is. Whenever we were feeling down, she always knew what to say to cheer us up. Her smile could really light up a room. It's thanks to her that we learned to work more as a real team. We'd never have made it this far if it weren't for her. I wish we had known someone like her. And it wasn't just her personality. She could pull the weight in a battle and then some. She'd plow through any enemies that got in her way. It was amazing. I even saw her suplex an invader the size of a train once. She used wrestling moves on invaders? That is amazing. But then, on our 10th day at the academy, a huge swarm of invaders attacked. It was only our second real battle, and even with Moco's help, we were totally out of our league. On top of that, the invaders weren't attacking blindly. They had a strategy, and they executed it perfectly. What kind of strategy? They kept us busy with their main force on the north side of the school grounds while sending out our strike teams to isolate and eliminate them one by one. Well, we were still new to fighting, and even when we hadn't realized what was going on, we couldn't react to do it in time. It didn't take them long to destroy the barrier.
Moco and I were the only ones left standing.
Everyone died!
Kurara and Kyoshiko were all dead. Even worse, a stray shot put our revival-matic out of commission, and Nigo, the only one who knew how to repair it, was captured.
Really? Nigo?
If we couldn't get him back, those three would be gone forever. But I had my hands full just keeping the invaders away from the school. Right when I thought my strength was going to fail me, Moco made her move. She knew losing Nigo would mean losing any hope of bringing the others back, so she charged right into the invaders' main force to rescue him.
She took them all on. Alone.
Yes, and there were a lot of them. More than enough to rival any squad we've fought since.
Dang. I don't know if it was the adrenaline or latent power or just desperation, but she somehow managed to make it to Nigo and throw him in to safety. After that, though, she barely had any energy left, and that's when they captured her, huh? Nigo got the infirmary up and running and revived the others as fast as he could, but it was too late. The enemy was leaving, taking Moco with them. By the time we could fight again, they were already gone. That commander must have used brainwashing arrows to make her home come quietly. Blech. No wonder everyone from the second campus really loves Moco so much. If it hadn't been for her, they really would have been wiped out. She must have known when she charged in that she wouldn't make it out again. She's just lucky they decided to take her prisoner instead of killing her outright. Seeing her again, I can't help but getting emotional. To do all that and escape and find her way here on her own, she's so amazing. Yeah, there's really no other word for it. That's the part that bothers me, though. How did she escape? And how did she find us? I guess I'll just have to ask her when she wakes up. Dun 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 dun! That's what it kind of feels like. Nozomi and I went our separate ways, and I spent the rest of the day lounging around in my room. And that was day 50 at the last Defense Academy. We didn't fight any invaders, but we still had plenty to think about. Plenty to think about indeed! Oh my goodness. So, I have been thinking, I'm thinking to myself while obviously playing, that, you just woke up, what'd you miss? Well, not really too much, a good decent amount. Basically, we are all friends now. Gaku was the one who ate the curry and started the civil war. That was not fun. Did not appreciate that, Gaku. And then, we found out some stuff about world death and the truth, and it looks like the moon is a lie. It looks like it's made out of like technologia. So that's kind of weird. Also, our girlfriend might be like two people, or the same person, or like the same person from different timelines, or like the same person without a memory. We don't really know. The moon is a Death Star. What else? Moco is back. She got captured and everyone almost died. And that's what happened! Shaboo bang. So, I am going to take a nap. I'm going to take a nap. And then we are going to go and watch some anime on Twitch. I really want to watch the case study of Vanitas because it's got a little bit good amount of everything. It's got action, it's got romance, it's got comedy, it's got everything. All right, it's got everything. It's got super cute girls, it's got super cute guys. We continuing from where we left off last time. I don't know. Maybe, possibly. I'll have to see if I can remember where we left off. Maybe we'll figure it out. But for now, nappies time. I can't help it that I need nappies time, especially when I'm getting back into it after I've felt really bleh. I felt really bleh, bleh. And now it's like, I don't know, it's almost weird. It's like my body and my mind switch being tired. It's like my brain overcompensates when my body is tired, and then like, yeah, I don't know. We were in the party last time, so you do remember some of it. Okay. Then maybe we'll go. Cause yeah, if you remember some of it, then I definitely did show it. But again, maybe we'll take a vote. True, getting back into meds, that's also probably what's making me really sleepy. That's true. That is true, thank you. Yeah, no, that's probably honestly why. But yeah, so I'm gonna go take a nappies, and then we'll watch some anime. And I'll see you guys a little bit later. Maybe like in an hour or two. We shall see. Okay, dokie. Have a good time. I'm gonna take naps. I feel like that I always want to make like that little bird sound. It just goes beep, beep. It's just like